What does it mean for a heart to be hardened? This week's Parashat is Vaera, the second Torah portion in the book of Exodus. And multiple times in this Torah portion, we are told that Pharaoh hardened his heart, or Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and then later on that God, in fact, hardened Pharaoh's heart. Now, we might think about that in terms of being closed off to feeling compassion or empathy. But as Dina Weiss discusses in an essay that she published a few years ago, in biblical connotations, the seat of emotion is not the heart. The seat of emotion is in the kidneys and the liver, and the heart is actually the seat of intellect. So it's the same metaphor that we would use for the mind. So when it says that God hardened Pharaoh's heart, or that Pharaoh hardened his own heart, it's actually describing strengthening his intellect, strengthening his will. Pharaoh convinces himself that he is doing the right thing. He logically and rationally convinces himself that he is taking the right course of action and that he shouldn't listen to Moshe and Aharon. And I think that's a really important thing for us to consider, both when we think about the theology of what it means that someone might harden their heart and harden their heart and harden their heart so much that then God hardens their heart, that we're talking about someone convincing themselves and cultivating such a habit of thinking that they can't get out of it. So I think the challenge for us as readers of this week's parasha is to notice all those ways that we can dig into the stories we tell ourselves, even when those stories are not helpful and in fact are leading to destruction for our own societies as well as pain and suffering for others. May we be willing to soften our hearts and open our minds. Shabbat Shalom.